A free press is non-existent, and other information sources are dominated by the government. You do not get news as Americans get it. You get propaganda pellets, pre-digested by Pravda. In a society where state spies check every move of the citizen, report to a central agency, how can a human being sleep at night? For non-conformists and rebels against communist doctrines, there are concentration camps. There is slavery and death. But in the United States, there is freedom. The communists can't easily infect our system of free universal education, part of the doctrine of a democratic nation. Ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Freedom to learn the facts and state them in the press. Freedom to come to an independent decision and to express it at the polls. Still, there are some in this country who prefer to dance to the music of the common form. The gyrations of these puppets are menacing and dangerous. In 1937, when Franklin D. Roosevelt spoke out against the tyranny of Hitler, they followed the party line, seemingly became super patriotic, and supported the president. When Russia signed a non-aggression pact with Germany in 1939 and overran part of Poland and Finland while gobbling up Latvia, Estonia, and Lithuania, the communists suddenly turned against Roosevelt and became pro-Hitler.
It is necessary to combine the strictest loyalty to the ideas of communism with the ability to make all necessary compromises, to beg, to make agreements, zigzags, retreats, and so on, in order to accelerate the coming into political power.
A quotation from the writings of Lenin. So, in 1941, when Hitler suddenly attacked Russia, the new patriotism was turned on again according to the party line, and they were now staunch backers of Roosevelt. Now that the hot war was ended and the Cold War has begun, the communist line is uniform and deadly. Destroy America.
Democracy is an organization for the systematic use of violence by one class against another. We set ourselves the ultimate aim of destroying the state. The destruction of the state means also the destruction of democracy.
One of the American communists who dances to the tune the leaders in the Kremlin play, William Z. Foster, head of the Communist Party in the United States, has declared,
"When a communist heads the government of the United States, and that day will come just as surely as the sun rises, The government will not be a capitalist government, but a Soviet government. And behind this government will stand the Red Army to enforce the dictatorship of the proletariat.
Eugene Dennis, General Secretary of the party, who has boasted,
"We have involved scores of trade unions, church organizations, important sections of the Democratic Youth Movement, as well as many farm organizations."
John Gates, editor of the Daily Worker, whose pages refer to the Soviet Union as the fatherland of working people the world over. They are the open communists, the mouthpieces of the party. It is their job to pour out an endless stream of printed propaganda. To run for public office, to keep the party in the news by appearing at important congressional hearings, play up the party wherever possible. They picture the police, the FBI, and other law enforcement organizations as suppressors of the masses rather than as protectors of our way of life. They attack prominent individuals as exploiters of the common man. They use the freedom granted them by American democracy to attack and belittle free American institutions. But there are other communists who don't show their real faces, who work more silently, who hide behind innocent-sounding names like National Council of American Soviet Friendship, American Youth for Democracy, Congress of American Women. These front organizations with misleading names have a very definite place in the communist program. They run the gamut from pink teas and lectures to sober intellectual gatherings which attract the intelligentsia. These people give a more respectable mask to the ever-changing party line. They give money, distribute literature, spread rumors in order to exaggerate minor grievances. In many cases, the communists have been able to gain control of unsuspecting social organizations and have attempted to use them for their own purposes. Communists may join an organization unknown to the other members and take an active interest in the meetings. They come early. Hold up the usual procedure of the meeting by asking repetitious questions, finding technical flaws in anything that may come up. Until the regular members become so bored or tired that they leave and permit a communist minority to swing the voting in their own direction. By coming early and voting late, they are able to nominate sympathizers to positions of authority. With a few well-placed communists on committees and in positions of authority, the Communist Party can control a group. They can also bore from within by having knowledge of the funds and records, or by planting a member on a switchboard to listen to the telephone conversations, or by placing a mail clerk in a position to review correspondence, or by gaining executive positions to influence plans and decisions of the organization. By gaining control of influential organizations, they first weaken the social fabric of a community, then implant communist doctrine.